This is 8 News now.
In today's 8 on your side, if you're booking flights for Christmas or New Year's and want to avoid delays and cancellations, our flight expert weighs in on what type of flight you should book and what number to call if your flight gets canceled. Whether it's extreme wind, thunder showers, rain, or snow, severe weather can really put a damper on our traveling plans. If you're concerned about your flight getting disrupted, there are a few things you can do to put yourself in as good of a position as possible. Scott Keyes of Scott's Cheap Flights says book an early morning flight. They depart on time more consistently than afternoon or evening flights.
The aircraft that you're going to be flying for that early morning flight, it's already parked at the airport. It's there, it's waiting for you. Whereas for the afternoon and evening flight, that aircraft has to fly in. And if that flight gets canceled or delayed, then your flight is at risk. Prioritize
nonstop over connecting flights. As Kai says, 1 out of every 4 flights gets delayed.
If you've got a nonstop flight, a 2-hour delay just means, it's annoying, but it means you're going to get to your final destination 2 hours late. But a 2-hour delay, if you have a connecting flight, might mean that you actually miss that connection.
And considering how full flights are nowadays, it could be a while until you're put on a replacement flight. Now, if your flight is canceled, don't stand in line at the airport for hours. Don't even call the airline's main hotline.
It's actually to call the airline's international phone lines. American Airlines doesn't just have their main US hotline. They've got numbers in Mexico and the United Kingdom and Japan and Singapore and Australia. And you can call any one of those numbers and likely get through to an agent far quicker than if you were to call the main US hotline, which everybody else is calling, especially if there's bad weather and causing a lot of cancellations.
If your flight is canceled, you are entitled to a refund under the Department of Transportation regulations, even if you've purchased non-refundable airline tickets. But be prepared for hassles and be patient.